You know, there's something about the quiet moments when the day gives way to dusk and the world feels just a little bit softer that makes me reflect on life's deeper questions and think about the discipline of faith. Imagine sitting on your back porch, the sun setting in a grand display of orange and pink. The birds have quieted, and a gentle breeze carries the scent of the earth after a warm day. It's in these moments that faith isn't just a word or a concept. It becomes a feeling, a presence that wraps around you like a snug, comforting blanket. I remember one such evening when I was a teenager, wrestling with doubts, questioning who I was and what I stood for. In the simple act of looking up at the vast sky dotted with the first stars, I asked myself, what does it mean to have faith? Is it just believing in something unseen, or is it more? As I sat there pondering, I realized that faith is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more you use it, but it takes discipline, regular intentional practice to develop that strength. Discipline often gets a bad rap because it sounds so rigid and strict, doesn't it? But think about it as creating a rhythm in your life, much like the heartbeat that keeps you alive, steady, and sure. Now I know what you're thinking. How do I fit faith into my daily routine? It's easier than you think. It starts with small, almost invisible choices. Just like that gentle breeze that bends the grass without snapping it, the discipline of faith gently shifts the direction of your thoughts and actions. One way to nurture this discipline is through prayer. Don't think of prayer as a chore or a duty. Imagine it more like a conversation with a dear friend. When you're sipping your coffee in the morning, feeling the warmth seep through the mug and awaken your senses, try saying a simple, heartfelt prayer. It doesn't have to be long or fancy, just an honest dialogue where you share your hopes, your fears, and your gratitude. Another avenue is through reflection. Remember that time when something in your life felt insurmountable and you came through it stronger and wiser. Reflecting on those moments can bolster our faith, reminding us that we are never truly alone. Try keeping a small notebook where you can jot down these reflections. Imagine it as a garden for your soul, where you plant seeds of gratitude and water them with the lessons learned from both triumphs and defeats. It's a bit like baking bread. You mix the ingredients, flour, water, yeast, and let time and patience do their work. The result is a loaf that fills your home with warmth and a comforting aroma, nourishing not just your body but your spirit. Faith, nurtured with discipline, becomes that bread for the soul, a sustenance that fills the empty spaces within us. Perhaps you've felt moments when your faith falters, when doubt creeps in like a sneaky shadow. We all have. Even the strongest among us waver at times. It's in those moments that the discipline of faith doesn't just support us, it lifts us. Like a well-practiced athlete who trusts their training when the stakes are high, a disciplined faith gives us the strength to rise even when we feel like falling. I recall a time when I faced a particularly tough decision. I felt paralyzed by fear and the overwhelming what-ifs. Yet as I took a deep breath, I remembered a lesson my grandmother once shared. She said, "Faith is like a candle on a stormy night. It might flicker, but its light will guide you if you let it." I leaned into that steady light, took a step forward, and with each subsequent step, the path became clearer. This idea of faith as a guide brings an image to mind. Picture yourself on a foggy morning walk. The path is obscured and every direction looks the same. Yet with faith as your guide, the fog begins to lift, perhaps not all at once, but little by little, revealing the way forward. That's the beauty of disciplined faith. It doesn't demand the whole picture right away. It just asks for trust in the process. As we journey together, learning from each moment, faith becomes not just a part of life's scenery, but its very fabric, woven into the day-to-day. It's in the laughter shared with family, the quiet of a morning, the challenge of the unexpected. It's that quiet assurance that amid the chaos, there is purpose and meaning. So as we wrap up this reflection, consider how you might weave a little more of this discipline into your life. It's not about perfection, but presence. Being present to nurture, to grow, and to trust. In doing so, we cultivate a faith that is resilient and enduring, a faith that nourishes us like the bread of our own making. In the end, the discipline of faith is a journey worth embarking on. It's a dance between the known and the unknown, a balance between trusting and questioning. Like that evening I spent watching the sunset, it's in those quiet, intentional moments that faith blossoms, transforming from a seed of belief into a vibrant garden of life.